Hello everyone, I'm Max Smith here, and this is a special video. Why? Because it's 10-10-10. It probably has no significant value, whether it be religious or just in general. I don't think as a term, or maybe in some countries, but as far as I know, there's no significance other than it's 10-10-10-10. And the fact that there's only 3 more of these left after this. 11-11. I mean, the fact that there's only 2 more after this. 11-11-11 and 12-12-12. After that, there will be no more matching up. Because it's 1-1-1, 2-2-2, 3-3-3, 4-4-4, 5-5-5, 6. There's 12 months out of the year, so there's 12 of them. Is that crazy? But anyways, like I said, this is 10-10-10. Watch a little income property. But other than the fact being 10-10-10, I also want to talk about Prank House. A lot of you probably watched it. The news kind of in Australia was a little bit hard on it. But basically, the premise of Prank House is this. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll put a link down below. It's going to go all month long. There'll be another week. There'll be another whole new set of YouTubers. If you had this see the first week, I'll give you a link to that. I highly recommend go to. I'll give you links to other YouTubers, so you can actually see a glimpse of what really happened. I mean, you see more than you just see in the live feed. Basically, what Prank House is they get a whole bunch of YouTubers together and put them together in a warehouse, and they basically play pranks daily. And maybe 2 to 3 daily pranks a day. And depending on the prank and how good it is, they get points. Plus, then there's a paintball room, a competition room, where they play giant Jenga, they jousted, they play basketball, and throughout that, play Marco Polo, but with the addition of the paintball shots at you with these games. So, all these games are tough enough, but you got a slippery floor, you got paintballs being shot at you, so you got the added challenge of paintballs. There was this game called, where they ask questions, it's called the falling thing, where they fill these balloons with stuff in them, and they put this helmet with screws on it. They can put nails, anything sharp, and it goes, and of course, they lower it down manually, and have this guy doing this voice through the computer, so pretend to be a robot. Basically, it was just one of the people working on Prank House. If you ever saw Shoot the Banker, this is 10 times larger than that. So that's basically what Prank House is. It's a bunch of YouTubers getting together playing daily pranks, So yeah, so that's the premise of it. So now my weekly review of the first week. Yeah, Charles Trippy, Mr. Safety, prank versus prank. Of course, this couple, is the husband and wife team, they prank themselves daily anyways on their prank versus prank challenge. So they're used to daily pranking. So that's no stranger for them. And some of the other YouTubers, pranking, occasionally is no stranger. But they're definitely no stranger. Because they do it daily anyways. So, yeah. They play pranks such as water balloons, pouring water, flour, paint people's toenails. And we got Charles Trippy out there. They have this big sandal. They had a goat named Sam, who will be the mascot throughout the whole first season. Will there be a second season? I don't know. Apparently, they're giving some people who submit a video to Facebook, which will be down, I'll put the link down below, a chance to join them and Sam and the whole crew at Prank House. So continuing on to make this not too long in my review. So basically, you got caterers, you have prank versus prank, and other people pop in and out like Will of DC, and it was just so much fun. They had the paintball room, they had a foosball table which you could shock people, the RCA room which they finally worked out. You could drive, but there's still a few bugs. Of course, that was the first week, so they're going to learn a lot from the season, and maybe have it even twice as better next season, if there is a next season. They had a taco eating challenge, they had a bank You know, they challenges, yeah. They had food challenges. Where they mix a whole bunch of stuff together. They had to eat it. Then they had a taco challenge. And near the end, you know, they taught Sam to go how to stand up. Not really taught him, but you know, he kind of wanted to get his food. And it was just crazy. They jumped a mini bike, and hopefully Charles will get that video up soon. Indoors. It is crazy, people. So that's the gist of what the first week was like, man. I mean, they really set the bar. It's going to be really it's going to be really tough to see what the second group is going to do, man. I mean, they set the bar, man. This group is going to have to crank it up with pranks, with the stuff they do in between the pranks. I mean, the first set of people, they really raised the roof, man. So that's what Prank House is all about. And now a little bit about 10-10-10. You know, it's 10-10-10. You may have a significant basis to some people. Maybe it's your birthday, and it happens to be 10-10-10, or whatnot. So whether it's special or not, it's 10-10-10, people. And there's only 2 more of these left of these matching dates. So basically, yeah, it's just insane, man. There's only going to be 12 of these, starting from 2001 to 2012, and it's not going to be ever happening again. It's not going to happen again because there's no 13. There's only 12 months. It's not 13 months or 14 months. So. It's going to be 13, 13, 13. There's going to be 14, 14, 14. So it's just crazy and awesome, people. So, yeah. 10-10 and all that jazz. So, I hope you enjoyed this vlog here. Hope it's a decent quality, decent size, decent length. So I talked a little about the non-significance to 10-10-10. And the fact there's only 2 more of these matching dates left. And I gave you my lowdown on what Prank House is, what I thought of the first week, and what the second group has to do. I mean, they're really going to have to work hard, man, to top or do as good as the first group did. I mean, the first group with Charles Trippy, Mr. Safety, Prank vs. Prank, Caters, Sid, who's been helping them, will be there for 2 months now after this. And I mean, Sam the Goat, and he's become famous. He's the mascot. I mean, it's crazy. So there we go. I'm Max Smith. I've talked about 10-10 and my 2 cents about Prank House. So check out the links down below. It's Max Smith saying until next time. And this video has been brought to you by P.S. I almost forgot the best part of Prank House, man. It's the final prank they pulled. They took one of the producer's cars, took down a few things, they moved things around, and parked it right on the racetrack. And literally, they cleaned up their tracks. So there's and made it look like it was like parked in there. It was like someone just picked it up and put it right in there. So the producer was baffled, put like over like 20, 30 balloons in the car, with a little thing on top of it. And that was just so cool. And they just sweeped up, and the paintball room was still going. So they make sure they cleaned up the car. But it literally like someone just picked it up, put it right in there, and they cleaned up the trash can and made it look like it. And just the producer could not figure out how they got it in there. He was like totally baffled. So yeah, that's like the best part of it. Besides the jumping, Charles Trippy jumping over people, that was like the best prank, man, pulled. Thanks for watching. This has been a PS moment.